Hey, hope you're fine. The Good Samaritan is a story where we find Jesus is interacting with this man who wants to justify himself over his mind over what he was supposed to be doing. And finally, he goes back home with his mind that he's supposed to love whoever is next to him or her, despite the biases that are created from society and also sometimes from our mind, because most of the times the greatest challenge that we have is our mind. And so he goes back home with this renewed mindset. And equally, when I read this passage, it's something that is so familiar, and sometimes you cannot tap into the full lessons of it. And this happened to me, waking up early in the morning thinking that I would just attend to one or two clients and leave for church service. I found myself to be the Levite and the Jew who just passed by and walked, because in my mind I just wanted to be more religious and spiritual. So spirituality and religion are some of the things that create even biases within ourselves, and finally we may not even fully worship our God. So just came into your space reminding you that it's not enough to read the scriptures, let's apply them. And obviously God is willing for us to be pliable, where we can be molded into his character. And that can only be done if we humble ourselves to learn of our weaknesses, our strengths, and finally knowing that we cannot do this on our own. So it's time for us to surrender. Like I have already alluded to you, if we to be pliable, where we remember that we are but the clay and he's the potter. Like it was in the scenario, we are to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And it is when we know that God loves us that we can utilize that love within ourselves. And as we do that, we will definitely extend it to our friends. So I just came to your space reminding you that God still loves you. And out of his love, he's done everything possible. Like the way the Samaritan offered the very best help to this man, is the same way he offered his very best towards us. I mean, he paid for it all, and out of that, he wants us also to exercise the best towards even our neighbors. So, you and I should do the same, of copying the examples of what Christ did to us. And let's do this to everyone, despite the biases that society and our minds create. Thought of just reminding you that, and as I share it to you what happened to me. Bye and have a delightful day.